I too could use some laughs, so if you guys, laugh at me, with me, whatever. I just got some text from my husband saying, we overused our data. Are you sure Periscope is worth it? And I'm like, yes, it's totally worth it. Plus I'm singing along to my Amazon Prime Music, my jams. So, and then he's like, stop spending money. We make more money than anybody I know, and we should be saving this much money per month, and we're not. I'm like, seriously? Really? You're telling me this now because I'm doing our taxes, and I always make sure we get money back, no matter what, because I have not yet begun to deduct, in the words, to paraphrase Patrick Henry. Yeah, so I'm like, do you mind not texting me till before I go on? And so now I'll be home by 8. Like, okay, I'm going to be wandering downtown Mountain View, and I'm going to buy some shoes or something just to, feel better, so I can say, hi honey, so glad that you baked some more bread and made some of your low sodium food that I'm not going to eat because, I'm in a fight with you from 1998. And that's true, because he wouldn't eat my food then, so I don't eat his food now. It's really annoying. He's really annoying. So back to what I like is fashion. So my outfit is all about being preppy. And then, because I like business and then casual, so I wear the Uggs because that shows people that I'm really slutty too, or at least I'd like to be, but I can't be because I'm married. So that really blows. Or I'd say, I'm 48 and I'm in the best shape of my life. Which is true as long as you don't go here, because I've been hitting the donuts and ice cream pretty hard. So I actually have to stand up straight, that way you won't see my giant belly. But I do show it to my husband every day to keep him from being a rabbit and stuff, because he's a dude. Also annoying. So, here's some random thoughts I had. What can brown do for you? What can't brown do for you? All right. So the young men I see who are kind of good looking on the train or whatever, they all have that gerbil haircut, right? And it's like, why? Why do you do that? Put your hair down, stop shaving stuff. If you do the Dollar Shave Club, it's going to cost you $365 a year. Okay, so it's not worth it. It's so not worth it. Shave the beard. That's going to make a lot of other activities a lot easier on the girl. I'm just saying, I've had relations with 60, I don't know. I lost track. So, some people marry for looks, other people marry for money. Obviously, I married for neither. You knew that, right? So here's the sitch. I was we were in college, senior year. I was like, please, I want a boyfriend, not just a hookup. And back in those days, having a hookup was really bad. I was the walk of shame was every day for me. And I just wanted a boyfriend to say, oh, let's go out together, and then we could just always hook up with the one person. So we did, and we moved to California together because I had nowhere to go. And actually, Oracle moved my stuff for me because he got a job with Oracle. And then I was like, blah, blah, poo or get off the pot. So then he gave me a ring. So then I had to come back here because he did put a ring on it. Then I got married at 25. I was like, oh, yay, my brain's not developed and whatever. And nobody else asked me, not before then and not since. So I don't know what to do. And, it's not like Katniss and Peeta forever, now it's just me and him forever and ever staring at each other's eyeballs and knowing things that the other person did or does every morning and every night when they're sleeping, when they're snoring, when there's cats in every body crevice of his, and they will not leave him alone. I'm like, again, you can have him. All good. I'm fine. And, it's 5 years passes by, and you're like, yeah, it's fine, then you're 10 years, long-term marriage, I'll get some, money. And at that point, it's 15, turns to 20, turns to almost 23, believe it or not. And at this point, I was telling somebody, I'm just in it to win it. If I just outlive him, I have won the marriage. Because love is a battlefield, and I'm going to win every frickin' battle and the whole thing. I'm winning. I don't care. I'm going to go out with all the money. I'm going to stop at the top of the pyramid of, what's it called, separation anxiety or something. And I'm winning. Because it's really hard to like, still do it with somebody you know, and again, to look them in their eyeballs. And I know there's other options, like you turn off the lights and have like the blackout curtains and everything else, but you still know, you see like the reflection, and you're just like, oh my God. Like the last time it was even reasonable was like when Montana won the Super Bowl in 91, right, or 90. Like that was the last reasonable time in my book. Yeah, it was a long time ago. That's how boring it was. Sorry, that was how boring the Super Bowl was that I even wanted to do it. Like, and you see, like, their junk every day, constantly, all the time. It's like, put some clothes on, We're not in California, but, I'm pretty repressed. So, and then if you've already done everything you've read in books, what else is there to do? What are you going to do, like do it in space? I don't think so. I mean, not with that guy anyway. So, like maybe somebody else, I don't know. But with him, it's like, oh my God, I know him. I know every like piece of fat and every like hair, and there's fewer hairs, and it's like, do you mind? It's just a lot. And then I don't want to put on my glasses. I don't want to see any details of nice fuzzy outline. And if I could put the picture of him from like when he was 25, or like everything from when he was 25, and that would sort of be reasonable, right? Because then there's like no itchy, scratchy, no like, oh, I'm tired, I gotta rest. It's like, seriously? Because you're just gonna go in your office later and like finish things up, so I don't know why you're tired now, because you have plenty of energy when you're with yourself. I don't really get it. So then there's a thing like, I told somebody, I was like, I feel like I'm Caucasian, but not really like white. And there's like, what's the difference between being white and being Caucasian? And I was like, well, okay, white people go hiking and then they find like skulls and dead people, or they might get taken by a serial killer. So I just go walking in the mall. I think that's more Caucasian to do, and it's a lot safer. White people go bicycling inside in Soul Cycles, and I would just prefer to take an Uber. Yeah, white people like, shop at Gap like I do, that's okay. But they also shop at other stores, like Penny's or something. Oh wait, my mom shops there. Okay, never mind, cross that. But you know what I'm saying, like they'll go like skiing, or they'll go like, boating or something. It's like, I try to stay away from things that have anything to do with water in any form. Ice, liquid, solid, it's all bad for my hair. So yeah, that's where I draw the line at white people and me. Also, they seem to wear the same things like every day and don't seem to think that people notice, but people notice. We notice. Or they'll like just buy regular soap from like the grocery store. It's like, why? Why aren't you getting this stuff somewhere else? Nice, source it. Like people go outside, I'm looking for ethnic food in New Hampshire. It's like, really? Because you can just get it on Amazon. It's really easy. They'll just literally bring it to your door. Oh, speaking of which, now that I'm not allowed to spend money, I can only do subsistence level shopping. Which means cat food and cat litter. I have to have all my deliveries delivered to work now, and that's going to be really stressful for me to bring everything back without him noticing. So I'm going to like throw it over the fence or like put it into the crawl space, and it's going to get real complicated real fast, unless I could think of smaller, more expensive things to buy. And thank you.
All right.